Good morning, Earth. This is BBC Space for January 15, 2015. We're broadcasting today live from the Phoenix Station. My name is Stephanie Tomberry. In the news for today, investigations continue into the reports that the multinational corporation Megacorp has installed a space station to mine minerals on the moon. In our views, we will remember on the 19th of October 2014, it was reported that a rocket launched from the country of Kazakhstan had occurred. Although denied by Megacorp, reports indicate that it was carrying the components of staff required to install a space station on the moon. Activists from Green Space for Space today released a press statement calling Megacorp an example of capitalism unchecked that seems to colonize space, just like it has colonized our minds.
Hi, this is Mallory Dash reporting from BBC Space. The European Union today once again called upon Russian President Vladimir Putin to step down from power. Having been in power for 7 years after his constitutionally mandated term was over, President Putin has led Russia with an iron fist for the past 1.5 decades. In response, pro-Putin protesters thronged the streets of Moscow, chanting slogans in favor of the Russian president. Putin himself gave a speech to an assembled gathering of foreign dignitaries, calling on the international community to accept him for bringing peace to Eastern Europe after what he called a time of crisis that followed the calamitous collapse of the Soviet Union. Back to you, Stephanie.
Thanks, Mallory. Chinese troops today fired upon a group of protesting North Korean refugees at a border post between the PRC and North Korea. The United Nations Refugees Council's officials reported that while there were no casualties, this incident was likely to be one of many to follow. Conditions continue to deteriorate as the situation of the refugees is increasingly dire. Out of an estimated total of 100,000 refugees, many lack basic amenities, and numbers continue to grow as civilians flee the increasingly repressive and destitute North Korean state. The Chinese International Affairs Ministry commented that while it expressed sympathy with the refugees, China had to maintain the integrity of its economic and political structures, and therefore would only let in a total of 1,000 refugees into China proper every week.
In other news, our final story comes from the Middle East. In a statement today, Iranian President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad announced that the Islamic Brotherhood would spread across borders. His announcement came as the new Saudi government, widely seen as a vassal of Iran, celebrated his first year in office. Supreme Potentate Ali bin Laden swore loyalty to the ideas and spread of the Islamic Brotherhood and vowed to make life for all Middle East citizens better in the future. Well, that's it from here at BBC Space. I'm Mallory Dash.
And I'm Stephanie Tomberry.
Have a nice night.